Did you see that?
No, no, no. Oh my god, the tiger shot, brother. It just recovers too good.
Okay, so we get to see Champ's raw reactions, okay? But first, let's talk about the topics today. We're going to do, obviously, Sagat. We're going to go right into it right away. Topanga League Finals, analysis paralysis of a set probably from Topanga. Book of the Week, Q&A, we conclude, okay? So, we got the show on the road. We're good. We're back. All right, episode number 12. I'm not going to restart the season yet.
I have not seen the Sagat gameplay, guys, that Zap is talking about. I heard that there was like supposed to be like Capcom stuff that was supposed to release it, and I was like, oh damn. Okay, we're gonna get. Okay. Let's check it out.
Okay, ready?
The man who reached the pinnacle of Muay Thai and then became one of the Grand Masters of an international terrorist organization.
Oh, that's really it though.
Sagat.
It looks mad cool. There's a tiger.
There's a tiger.
Oh yeah, pause. Pause.
Wait, go watch it raw, bro. Just watch it raw. You can pause it after.
Oh my god, he's so just towards sidekick for sure. I love that he's so slow normal, but he's so like far reaching. Yeah, that's always gonna win. Always. This is Ryu. You can do that! Holy shit, this is Ryu's father. He's back, bro. Ryu's father is back. You know what I mean? This dude has been stunning the fuck out of Ryu in every version of Street Fighter. So now this is gonna be his father is back. This is the reason why they buffed him a little bit, Ryu. For this guy. You know what I mean? Because once his father is here, it's gonna be bad.
Did you see that?
No. No. Oh my god, the tiger shot, brother. It just recovers too good. I just feel bad. Oh, this shit is so, like, lanky. I feel like he's kind of skinny here, you know?
Yeah.
I feel.
Look at this.
Oh! That's like John Jones when he did to Leona Machida. After that. Oh, okay. Wait, what is Super is level 2? He has 2 kinds, huh?
He has
Depending
4.
on the ender you have to do. 4? Level 2?
Yeah.
I guess different variations.
Yeah.
Okay, this is his standard.
Bro, this shit is peak.
Oh my god. Oh my god, he's so brutal. I just feel bad because he's gonna be popular at the start and then everybody drops him eventually. Because then they realize that they don't have no fireball game or no crouch TP.
Okay, so Topanga League. Let's talk about Topanga League Finals. This shit was... I haven't watched all of it, but from what I've watched, this shit was awesome.
I watched all of them.
So, Champ, you can take the stage, sir. Let's chat.
Okay. So I covered this. I streamed this. I even stayed up so late for this whole thing every day for 3 days. I was super happy because obviously this tournament was at first to 7, win by 2 format, round robin. You know, I love that format because, you know, you and I both know, like, to play fighting games in a high level, like right now when you play Street Fighter 6, you can't even go to layer 3 because it's in a first to 2 environment. Like, it's like you only worry about your opening strategy and then your first layer of adapting to whatever they're doing. That's it. You don't have time to go to layer 2 or 3, whatever, as much, you know? But then when you see a first to 7 win by 2 format, round robin, you get to see like the capabilities of a pro when they're changing their overall approach. They have like they go deep all the way to 5 layers of decisions. It's like, I love that aspect. You know, that's why when I streaming, I was breaking that down mostly. So in this tournament, like, I wasn't happy with the people who qualified as a fan of fighting games, like, because like it was because in Japan it's super close, right? A lot of the players there are like obviously everybody there's similar level, anyways. There's so many top players in Japan, so naturally when they did the B League and then A League, like like delegation and then A League to this final 7, there's so many round robins that had to do, you know. So there's like so many tiebreakers that had to happen, and to the point that Gachi-kun did not make it, Momochi did not make it, and then you got Hibiki making it through a technicality. By the way, he deserved the spot. I'm just saying, as a fan, I wasn't happy with the overall final roster of like players because I kind of wanted to see those guys too. And Tokido did not make it. You know, that's how it shows you how competitive Japan is.
Yeah,
in general, it's super strong. And Kakeru did not lose a single set. He was the most dominant all the way until to this final.
Yep.
He was the most dominant by far. So leading up to this one, obviously he's the Capcom Cup champion. I had him favored to win, and I had the only people that can sort of beat him is Bonchan or Fuudo, in my opinion. You know, and Fuudo's always been consistent, anyways. But then, like, you know, watch the whole thing. I expected like Kakeru to dominate, but I was wrong because Fuudo it was such a dominant performance that he literally beat everybody except for Hibiki, but he was playing Dawson. You know, he was playing Dawson. But like honestly, this is kind of big. But yeah, you know, I think like overall, I think the event was amazing. What I didn't like about the event is that the last day of the event, since it's a round robin, for the most part, you kind of know who won already.
Oh, that sucks.
Because of like the point. So there's just the end. So the ending part of it is a bit sad, you know. But the early stages of the event is good because it's a round robin. But the last day becomes almost insignificant because you got Fuudo there who's like a plus 13 that day. But there's no way, you know, in my head, you know. But yeah.
Damn. So how do you fix that?
Well, apparently there was like a tie situation here, or apparently, let's say if all of them are 4-2, right? Let's say there's like 4 people as 4-2. The tiebreaker is not the game difference. It's the how many of the 4-2 people you beat. At the tie.
Oh,
I'm like,
shit.
wait, that's not right, because how about the other losses in the guys in the 4-2? How about the other players outside of the 4-2 who was like, let's say like they're like what 3-3 or something, right? Those people. But you guys lost twice to some of those guys. So those don't count. Those don't count because they're outside of the 4-2. I think that's kind of stupid rule. Because it's a round robin. Yeah, you should like consider like your overall performance versus everybody else. That's the point of round robin. It's not about the head-to-head result that you have. Right? It's the overall performance you have. That's why the game difference is the most important score there. Because it shows how dominant you are, how well you play across every matchup against every style, right? That's the point of round robin. Like, if you're worrying about the head-to-head matchup or your particular matchup with a player, then that will be a double in bracket, right? That will be the point of that, because you have to beat them,
right?
Like, you know, to progress. In this one, even if you lose to the one person that you just can't beat, but if you outperform him versus across all matchup, you're better for that tournament, basically, you know? And then Bonchan, surprisingly, was underperformed in this tournament. This is like one of those days, you know, this Zeph, one of those days where you're just playing like shit. You're just off. Bonchan missed every single meaty, dropped every combo, even did a combo with Akuma. When he said sorry mid combo, he went like this and then said sorry because he was so embarrassing how he was doing blunders after blunders. He was so off.
Wow.
He said sorry mid combo to the crowd. I was like so crazy. And then like he just kept, and he was so disappointed in himself. Like I was disappointed because I expected Bonchan to do good because Bonchan is consistent, you know. He won the tournament in Brussels, always been super strong. So he didn't play good that whole tournament, you know. Moke and Bonchan being last place, as both of them are the only 2 players that went negative. Imagine Bonchan is minus 14, Moke is minus 15. That shit was crazy that those 2.
Wow.
And then the other guys were obviously very competitive. And Kakeru, Yamaguchi are there, you know, like, yeah, okay. Yeah, you look at Yamaguchi and Kakeru. They're both tied 3-3, right? But Kakeru is +2. Yamaguchi is -6. But Yamaguchi, for some reason, is 4th place and Kakeru is 5th place. Can you look at the link that you sent me?
Hold me.
So you can have more context to this.
Okay, I have it up here.
Okay. You see Kakeru being his final score is 39 wins, 37 losses. being +2 GD, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yamaguchi is 32 wins, 38 losses, -6, and outplays Takaru.
Because why? Because
he beat Takaru.
Oh shit! So it's head to head.
Head to head because they're tied 3-3. That's wrong. Because it's in a round robin, Takaru played better in that sense, right? Because he has positive. He has positive. But, this dude had 32 wins, 38 losses. How the fuck did he outplace you? And you guys were exactly both 3-3. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. The tiebreaker should be the amount of game difference you guys have. It's so straightforward.
Right.
Like, yeah, I know. This is the only time they did this, I think. Yeah. That's like a bad game difference. That's really, really bad, I swear. Yeah. But then I'm glad that it went to the best player, which is that day, which is Fuudo, Yeah. I wasn't as surprised, like as surprised as Bonchan playing not as good, But then obviously I had Fuudo, Bonchan, and Kakeru to win the event, anyways. Yeah. And obviously at least it went to Fuudo. Fuudo playing Dawson for a bit. He's trying to do that, trying to get by as much stage time for his sub character Dawson. So he's playing Dawson in between sets, in between play Dawson for a few games against this guy, kind of like that. Trying to buy him some stage time so he gets more XP, Because remember, Fuudo used to play Dawson in season 1.
Yep.
Right. Okay. So he played Dawson, and then he played Ed, DJ, etc. Now he's trying to play all three of them.
Yeah.
And use Dawson in some spots. So that's really good. I'm super excited to see that because his ground game is super nice. Yeah. Yeah. I was just so confused about. I really wanted Bonchan to do good in the tournament, but he just didn't play good. Really. I was super sad about that, dude. I really wanted Bonchan to kill it. You didn't watch the whole thing?
No, I only watched day 1.
I was such a. I'm still am a Bonchan supporter. So to see Bonchan not perform that as much as I thought he would, it was really surprising to me.
Damn.
Yeah.
So Torimeshi got second. That's the surprise for me.
No, why is that surprise? Yeah, this is a very good bracket for Dawson. There's no Camis, there's no Rashid, no Ken. What the fuck?
Well, I'm saying it's a surprise because the other players, I wouldn't expect him to get that high compared to the other. I would expect him and Hibiki to be the underperformers out of those 7, 100%.
Look, this bracket. The only matchup here that you would consider maybe Dawson would have a slight disadvantage would be against Akuma,
DJ,
really really short, right? And then maybe against Miles slight, But then he played
Fuudo's DJ.
Fuudo always beats Dawson's anyways. So he beat him with Ed anyways. And Torimeshi always lose to Kakeru and Fuudo. So I knew that he was gonna do good, but he's not gonna win, right? And then Kakeru always beats him. Then actually, I was Torimeshi played so well against Kakeru because he was up 3-0. And he played that matchup every day, practicing, summoning the JP players in Asia. So he was practicing it every day. But then he ran out of gas, and then Kakeru kind of slowed him down. And then, Kakeru just takes the set 7-5 after being down 3-0. So it's really good adaptation, right? For that. That's one of my favorite matches, actually. If ever, was the Torimeshi Kakeru, if ever, because I'm quite biased because I like both JP and Dawson. But the Kakeru versus Yamaguchi set was nice because it was 10-9, kind of like that. 10-9.
Literally, that's the only set that went that far.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Shit.
That's the only set that went over the game difference.
Yeah, the 1x2 thing.
Yeah, that's the only set. Actually, if you see that. Let me see.
Oh, Moke Bonchan was 9-7, bruh.
Moke Bonchan. Oh yeah, that
was the closest one.
Moke Bonchan 9-7. That one, nobody really cared about that. No, the day 1 go all the way down because that one there's a no bearing match already. That's the battle of both of them are last place regardless.
Oh, that was the day 3. Okay.
Yeah,
I didn't see the days.
So you gotta go to the day 1, the Yamaguchi Kakeru. That's the one. Let me see. It was 10-9. That one was insane. First to 10, 10-9. Yeah, and then Fuudo playing Dawson versus Hibiki. That shit was crazy. he was up 4-0, and then Hibiki keep getting command grabs, and he just momentum shifts, and then he beats Fuudo. And that's the only loss Fuudo got that whole tournament. Fuudo was so dominant. Love it.
Wait, what was his only loss? You said to who?
Fuudo only lost to Hibiki.
Oh wow, what character?
Fuudo picked Dawson to counter pick Lily, right? Because Dawson beats Lily. So he was up 4-0 versus Hibiki. And a 1-7 and lost that. Think about that for a second. Yeah. Like, obviously he doesn't have a lot of optimization yet because, he just picked the character back up, But his ground game and his general game IQ is really high. So he can kind of just make it like, just play it out.
Right.
But Hibiki adjusted just very, very subtle. But then, Hibiki keeps getting that far jumps, but then Fuudo doesn't have the back fierce AA as well. So he's only doing back medium punch, or up blast instead. So he gets there's an empty jump range where it's really annoying, and then Fuudo doesn't really float or drill against Lily. So you guys say now Lily does like short jab and then does crushing fierce, kind of space trap or a string. Dawson can drill and punish that consistently. That's why it's a bad match. Okay, but he doesn't do that yet because obviously he's still new with Dawson, right?
Yeah, right.
So he was missing those spots, because he doesn't float. He's just pressing normals, and then Hibiki was trying to parry the fierce, hyper focusing, and Fuudo doesn't really know how to bait that, for the most part. It's like charge fireball or do like a close fierce, so he parries and then you fierce him after, something like silver. It's like if your Dawson's main, you would know, but it took obviously that's Fuudo's third character, so you can't really expect him to do
that's fair.
specifics, so. But as far as Fuudo plays so well overall, by far the most dominant player for sure. But I don't even know who is ahead between him and Kakeru when it comes to the rankings in Japan, because obviously Kakeru should be because he's the Capcom Cup champion, but Takedo, Fuudo, Kakeru, Gachi-kun, and now Lashar are the top 5 based on tournament results and consistency over time, So yeah, which is actually pretty insane. Considering in Japan they have so many pros, so many pros, so many good players. I mean, Asia in general, so many pros. So fun to play in Asia, man.
I want to see this Bonchan Torimeshi then. I want to see
this Bonchan playing that. This is the Bonchan saying sorry to people, by the way.
Oh, okay.
So if you want to watch the version of Bonchan who is not Bonchan really,
I mean,
then yeah.
I want to see how bad did it get. This is.
Yes, go watch it. Yeah, let's go. Let's check this out. So Bonchan started off hot. It was up. I think it was up 3-0 from my memory. I think. Let me confirm that. Was he up 3-0? Yes. And then Torimeshi basically took over. And then there's so many unforced errors that happen. And then, yeah. Standard. Yeah, first decision. Tech, who cares? And this is something if you're playing a long set, your decision at the start doesn't really affect, as much. Compared to a tournament set where it's the first round has some. They don't have confirmed. Still, that's the difference with the doll sim in Asia, or the doll sims outside of Asia. It's they don't have any hit confirm or whip punish. It's actually insane, but they're really strong, of course. It's just yeah. It's just different to not have hit confirm. Yeah, you start off attacking there, right? It's okay. You're gonna adapt anyway, so that's okay. Do you ever do that? Let's say you're gonna win you're winning the round, but it's early on, and then you grab them a couple times, but then you know for sure that you might avoid the grab now, but you still want to kill them with grab. So to imprint that memory.
It's an upload. It's purposely killing them a certain way so they think about it. That's
so killing them a certain way. So it's fucking. So you basically gonna use that hit later. Later, you're gonna do that later.
Yeah.
When the stakes are higher, kind of like that. That's when I'm gonna go for the anti-grab.
Right.
Kind of like that. Yeah, I love that shit.
Oh, you gotta jump that. You got lucky.
Yeah, for sure. Yes. Imagine a 10 frame. Yeah, see how he plays this is so dynamic way. Like not ground game based, you know, but like really good though, you know. It's just like really different. Bonja's pretty good in this matchup too.
Oof.
Destruction.
Wow. That was oof.
Really good, yeah. Destruction.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Okay.
He's looking pretty good though. He looks awake.
Yeah, for sure. You're gonna see this. You should go to the after 3-0. Come on, it's all gonna look the same, this one. Let's get a 3-0.
Okay, there you go. Okay. And these little chunks of damage are like so much more significant against Akuma because of that 900 health, man.
For sure.
And then Dawson's doing so much more damage now with his buffs.
Yes, for sure.
I love that buff right there, bro. That buff is so good. The amount of times I've like been able to burn people out, but then retain my drive because I don't have to DRC again for a combo, yo.
Yeah, for sure.
I could just go into super, do more damage, not as scaled because no DRC.
Yes. That's really good. That's really good.
Okay.
I just remember if you get like a 2-hitter and you want to do the up blast in level 3, do not do the heavy version because it has an extra frame of scaling. Is that an extra hit of penalty and scaling? Let's say you do like one hit into the up blast in level 3. Don't do the heavy version. Just do the medium version because the medium version counts as 1 hit. The heavy version counts as 2 hits because you have a juggle point. So it saves you quite a lot of damage in that sense. See, like they always do that now. Like after like they try to perfect parry a lot of the chain jabs of Dawson. They did a jab, crouching jab, like that. That's why Torimeshi went low there. At that point, because like Bonchan or most people, they after Dawson does a jab, they like to parry immediately, and then to beat the chain jab, you know. They like to parry the chain jabs a lot. Actually, I've noticed that. It's like, damn, that's pretty crazy.
That was such a turnaround. I mean, we didn't watch game 2 or 3, but
like Bonchan's doing dashing now. Dashing. See, like that's really the counter to the micro walking. Like somebody like walking you down is to drive rush at them because their focus is to really like block your normals or potentially whiff punish you. So if you drive rush at them, it really beats it. That's fair. Because that's not, if they're checking you there, that means you're gonna go back to your fireball.
Yeah, I remember you came up with that when we were talking about fighting Cammy. Yeah, right. That was when you came up with that.
Yes, it's like, that's how you play it. That's how you do it, bro. That's how you do it. That's because like you pay attention to other matchups, and that's what's happening to like all the top players like playing. It's like, damn, that's really the counter to that because like it makes sense though because of the point of focus of a player. You know, you can only really pay attention to like a few things at a time. You know, especially in a closer proximity, right? Like here, Bonchan has to do preemptive like blocking there, and they see like Torimeshi drive rush again against them, right? And they caught Bonchan dashing in. Did you see that one? That's crazy.
Yeah, this match is going so fast.
Yeah, and that's why teleporting towards him was wrong there because he's micro walking and waiting to check something. So if you teleport raw to him, he doesn't have enough. Yeah, you know, he has all the frame to basically check you, right? You know. And then caught, but like, look at what he did. Did you see like rewind here like for a few situations? Did you see how like again? Yeah, here.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. Whip punish there. That's like the drive rush jab checks again. It's like it's so sick. It's like a pretty cool human weakness. This is everybody, you know. It's not just Dev, you know. Everybody has that limitation. If that's your point of focus, you know, then you should punish you with a drive rush jab. That's checkmate already. Checkmate.
Damn, that was pretty good.
To checkmate there. That's what, if you notice, that's how JP gets the drive rush too. You know? Yeah.
Yeah, because you're so fixated on like anti-fireball or
parrying.
Parrying
trying
and
to
shit.
punish maybe his 2MK that he likes to press, you know? All that stuff, right?
Yeah, it's Dawson too. People forget he has a fucking drive rush. Okay, this is an Akuma round.
Yes.
Oh, that's a pretty good meaty shit.
You have to just take some risk there at that point because you lost there already. So you just gotta. I always say like if you're losing in that spot, if you think about it, go rewind that very last part of it, like the ending decision. Okay, let's say pause there here, right? Okay, let's say here, right? Now pause it after this hit, and the knockdown wake up, right? Okay, so pause it here. Pause. Yeah. So imagine you're in this position. You lost already. It's the first round. Who gives a fuck? But you kind of just have to make a play here, right? If you want to try to win this, right? So your decision here on wake up should be something to punish something. So it should be like a perfect parry or a backdash. That's it. It's never block. Basically, right? Like for the most part, for the context, it's not every time, but you're like 3-2 in sets, right? And this is the first round. Who gives a fuck? You know, not that big deal. But like, if you're gonna try to, do something, it shouldn't be latex. It shouldn't be, right? It shouldn't be. It should just be like something to punish them for grabbing you or potentially meeting you. So you obviously only lose the delay, obviously. But like, at least you will beat 2 out of the 3 situations if you happen to guess right,
Right.
So,
that makes
that's
sense.
when you just increase volatility in a sense, and then potentially steal around because if you get a parry or backdash, whatever, then you get a combo side switch, and then at least you can make something happen. Yeah, it's like one of those like risk management in a sense decisions. Yeah,
and it's the most rewarding, like compared to like the latex doesn't
do anything.
It doesn't do anything there.
Yeah, it's a way better decision making, like in that spot. Like when you make choices that way.
Yeah.
Like when it's like obviously if it's like at the end of the round already and then there's nothing else that can happen there, then that's when all choices there at the highest level changes because that's when it's all becomes like specifics. Like you're doing like specifics, like exploits to to how your opponent was playing, right? So that's when you start making like clutch decisions in a sense. But like in that kind of like in that context there earlier, that's like a different way. It's just like straight up. That's what Bon can be doing, dashing forward. Delay jab.
Oh yeah, that's such a good strategy, man. It's really good, especially drive rushing into the disjoint of back medium kick.
Yes, for sure. And also, that's like against players like let's say Daigo Tokido, Fuudo, Bonchan, those like hyper reactive approach style to fight against a Dawson or even like JP and stuff. You have to drive rush versus them because they're walking you down.
Right.
If you drive rushing, you're walking you down. You do that instead. Yeah. But then but knowing when to stop doing that is the skill, right? Because you at one point they're gonna adapt too, right? They're gonna be waiting, and then when they're waiting, then you need to kind of determine what you're gonna do next. So now, but then there's like a bit of area where it's unknown, right? So now you gotta have more ways to collect data. So now, what other things can you do so to see if that's still their point of focus is key, Okay, I'm gonna do like medium kick. Let me see what he's doing. Did he micro walk there still? If he's micro walking there still, or if he walk back away from it for the second medium kick, that means he's out of the focus of like trying to walk me down.
Yeah, because there's a change.
I know that,
yeah,
there's a change in his approach on how he walked initially, right? And that's when I say, oh, okay, you're out of that. Okay, cool. So now I will switch already. So like having many traps, which I call them traps, is to collect information without them knowing that you collected something from what they did. Yeah. So it's like really important when it comes to like changing your style, like before they even get to notice it.
Right.
So I love that aspect about the high level. And you don't get to enjoy that as much, like if you're playing a first to 2, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because like you said, it's just shallow. It's just very like I'm gonna impose the hardest thing for you to deal with, and then I'm gonna counter to you stopping me from doing that. That's basically it.
That's why that's why you see like a pro losing to whoever in rank sometimes. Like you see them lose right here and there, right? It doesn't really matter because it's like but you have a higher win rate significantly.
Right.
So anybody can really lose to anybody. Like in a way. It's just your overall win rate. See, like walk. See, Bonchan just has not changed up his strategy, right? Dash, walk, still same, and then he keeps getting clapped by float fierce. And mind you, he's getting clapped by float fierce. That means he tried to walk there and see that and try to do a DP. Because if you're getting hit by that, like raw, with no counter hit, nothing, that means you're in the motion of doing the uppercut while walking in. But you were late. You got hit before you pressed the button. Right? Does that make sense?
Okay, that makes sense.
The float fierce should not hit you straight like that. It's the float fierce. The fuck?
That's just mad slow. So you played a part. You for sure played a part in that. Damn, that shit is... Bro, it's already 3-3. What the fuck?
Yeah, and Bonchan kind of like towards the end of this, you see like Bonchan start dropping everything, every hit, every fucking thing known to man. I don't know why he did the heavy flame there. Do you think he did heavy flame there? Adamant flame?
On purpose?
Like, did you really? Yeah, no, before. Yeah. Before rewind it all the way. I think maybe he's trying to bait the crouching medium punch. Oh wait, that's a hit. See, why do you do that? On hit. Do you see that? That's a +7, by the way. Like no, right before. He did drive rush. He got hit. Both of them are obviously that's not a check. He just did that, and then he float. Why is he doing this reversal after getting hit? That's clearly a mistake, right? Right?
I don't know. I think maybe he's just frustrated and he's trying to maybe snipe Torameshi's like preemptive style pokes. Like that would have clapped down back heavy punch. That would have clapped stand light kick here.
4. Dawson's +4 or +5 there.
Yeah, but down back fierce is a 10 frame button. He'd be able to sway out of this to avoid it. You see what I'm saying? So he's probably
Are we in a down back fierce range? It's such a weird situation where Dawson is not necessarily trying to press button after this one. Yeah, see, like that's really far, right? But I honestly think maybe he's trying to do a fierce or something.
Nah, I think he was trying to hard read it, bro. I think he's frustrated. I think he's really frustrated, and he's trying to hard read this shit.
Bonchan frustrated. He's very calm and zen. This is Bonchan, brother, we're talking about here.
Yeah, but frustration doesn't have to be like this grand spectacle. It can be subtle. It can exist in pockets of a match. You know.
That's true. That's fair. Okay, let's see. I love that fireball there. The light fireball to inch in again. See, drive rush.
Oh, what the fuck? See, that's the same range that he was doing it. So that's why I was thinking maybe he is trying to hard read this.
No, he did parry there because after the jab, they like to parry. That's what I'm telling you because it's Dawson. After Dawson does a jab, they're trying to parry the second one.
No, but that's not a jab. That's not a jab timing though. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, because it's not easy to do perfect parry that chain jab anyways. So that's why when people go for it, sometimes they just end up getting a block because the parry was a little bit late.
Nah, I'm serious. I think he goes for the 100%. I think he was going for this because his drive gauge is so low. The spacing is a similar spacing to where he tried to do the sway previously, right? Like it's just like a bunch of little clues. It just seems like at that range, he's trying to get rid of this style of like hard committing with these type of buttons.
I think that the problem here initially, or like overall, I guess, would be like he had one approach, Bonchan, and he had not like deviated from his walk down approach. Yeah, that's the problem, really. Because if he added a little bit more dynamic way, instead of like explosive, because this is a very explosive like approach, right? What he's doing, like you see, he's gonna get drive rush all day doing that, because all day. So now he's shocked. What am I gonna do? What the fuck? I can't walk him down, like, you know. But this is like a general counter to everything. Anyways, if you keep getting walked down by any character, you drive rush them.
Oof.
But you gotta know.
Oh, he could have killed.
It's dead already. Yes. Like here, this is hard to lose this.
It's like you said that these Dawsons don't confirm, bro.
Yeah, I know. They have different styles. I respect that, but you know, that was a useless drive reversal though. Like that. That's a drive reversal.
What?
Right?
Yeah, it was 100% a drive reversal.
Yeah, there's no way.
Oh.
And now,
Oof.
and now when he's doing that, see, look, now it becomes obvious when he's doing an entire style switch, right? With Bonchan, because he's doing it only at the end too. Like that, it's so obvious now, right? Because you don't have any more life to walk down anymore. So
you see, he's back to it. Look, he's back to it.
Yeah. Yes.
That's actually really funny.
It's so fucking funny. And this is like across every matchup. It's not a Dawson thing, It's like every character can play this way against a style like this. It's really cool. Yeah, but you would think like he might switch styles already in between, right? You would think so, right? But he didn't switch at all, which is so weird. And what the fuck is pandemonium is happening right now? Imagine he was able to jump, teleport, and do some nasty things to Bonchan and all of against Bonchan. Imagine just jumping in.
Oh my! Oh no!
That one. Look at Bonchan's face there when he did that. Is he sorry? Okay,
yeah.
rewind. This is his biggest drop. Look at this. Look at rewind. Okay, look at this, brother. Look, that's like. Why the fuck you do that?
Oh my god.
But in theory, what's like the best punish you could do there from that spot? For that, mind you have to be reasonable. Okay, don't do that super specific. You be reasonable from that moment. Okay,
well, I'm saying right here, you would just do
reasonable.
Yeah, you just do fierce Tatsu into fucking level 1.
Fierce. No, I don't think you're super.
Why not? He's so low on drive gauge.
But is this a punish counter? Fierce, right?
And then you fierce.
I don't think he's super. I don't think he's super because it wouldn't burn him out. I don't think he's super. I think you go for the heavy flame. Fierce, heavy flame. Or like light Tatsu and then sweep and double dash maybe. But you need to get the next attempt for pressure anyways. But I see what's the best optimal choice here, right? Like it's actually quite different.
You know what he could do? He could do fierce into medium Tatsu and then just threaten drive chip.
And just jump after because they're plus 41 anyways, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. You could do that. And there's this slight delayed jump in, so it's not you're just not susceptible to perfect parry as well. So I guess and then that will be but then he's gonna back recovery though. So you're not even being grab.
Oh, you're not. Well, so can't you? Doesn't jump heavy kick still reach though?
Yeah, it reaches too, but you're far. It doesn't matter. You're far, and you have and he has drive gauge, so you don't. So it's not. You say so I'm saying what's the optimal route here? That's the thing. That's what I'm talking about. Like that just answers that part, right? This is hard to know. Obviously, if we know
okay,
you did a jump,
I got an idea.
Beat the DI.
I got an idea. This is kind of crazy, but you'd have to know this is gonna work.
Yes, yeah, but I'm talking like here. You're jumping back there to stop something, right? But you got this hit in this context. What's the best choice?
The best thing
you have to be after this hit.
The best thing, if you are aware, is
back roundhouse.
Is back roundhouse heavy palm side switch. Yeah.
Yes, side switch. Yes, but you're not aware that that's gonna hit the back roundhouse is gonna combo from this because you did this from the reaction while you're worrying about the DI. So,
yeah, but that's the point of analysis, right? We watch it and we say, okay, next time if this happens.
Yes. Yeah, but I'm saying you have to use the same context too in a way. It's like here there was the reasonable hit conversion here. Definitely not a back roundhouse. But yeah, that's the optimal, right? Like back roundhouse and the heavy whatever side switch. But then even if you do the side switch, you still can't end it though. But that's the best position you can get, right?
Yeah, because you keep him cornered. You at the very least you threaten 3 things against him, right? You threaten fucking burnout, you can threaten fucking a super bait, right? You can threaten throw loop starter, right, or whatever.
Look at Bonchan's face after this. Look at him.
Yeah, he was like
that was crazy. Look at him. Oh shit.
Yeah.
And then he said sorry to people. But I was like, this is the beginning of the end. This is when he just crumbled all the way. Every single thing that he did here from here on out was all dropped.
Damn. That sucks because the set was looking pretty good, and then
he was not playing good though. He has not adapted, let alone switch his style. He lost to every single person.
So he was playing like this very straightforward style the whole time.
He was off. Yeah, he was off. He couldn't. He's just off rhythm for the most part. It's like Bonchan, like if you ever see Bonchan the day before of this shit, motherfucker was cooking everybody. You know what I mean? Like kind of like that. So he's always been super insane. But like to see him play bad that day was just so weird. And also his demon flips are like he's only doing jump fireball or a palm. He hasn't done a delayed dive kick kind of like situation to be like, you know, when he's in the pocket, you know, like that. Like okay, now he is in here. Nice conversion. That's not even confirmed, right? You see how fast the cancel was? See? It's just do it.
Nah, that was a confirm for sure.
What do you think so? You think
Yeah, that was definitely a confirm.
It doesn't look like it though. Because if you confirm that, would you super there? Level 1?
Right? Nah, I would want the level 2 to kill just
You're
for
not level 2. He wouldn't kill. Level 1 does the same. They're dead level 1 here. What are we talking about?
Nah, level 1 would not have killed here, bro.
28%?
That's not killing here, bro.
That's kill, I think. I think level 1 kills.
Nah,
Because level 1 that's
so,
2100 already. Plus the 2 MP, so 27%. I think level 1 kills. And stuff. But then your DRC, I guess it doesn't matter. I think all kills, right? Or something. But yeah, this is all kills though. It doesn't matter, right? I think so. It's like I think which one is easier to confirm? Do you think DRC is easier to super?
I think DRC is definitely easier to confirm.
You think so?
But you can confirm both.
It depends on the focus. Yeah, you could confirm both for sure. I just don't know exactly which one. It's like I guess that always kills. But
yeah, maybe in his head too, he's like, I'll just take the pressure in the event.
Yeah, and burn him out instead. Yeah. So either way.
That's interesting.
And Bonchan doesn't grab mid screen too. Does not grab mid screen. Oh, what a drop. He just does only jump fireball and demon flip. That's the first dive kick he did. You see how successful that was. He hasn't grabbed at all. See Bonchan, which is so rare.
Yeah, it's like he's just kind of like only going for damage.
Yeah, here we go.
Wait, what? Oh, no, he's out of it. He's out of it. He's out of it.
Why would you do that?
He's out of it. He's out of it. 100%. He's out of it. That confirmed it. That confirmed it the most. That was he was. Because you know why? And you know why he did that? Because in his head, he was like, "Oh, I don't have enough to kill." That's probably why he overthought it. He was like, and then he had a mental hiccup, and that's probably what. Because he's definitely looking at the. He's 100% looking at the health right now.
Yeah, but that's dead, brother. Akuma touches you, he just.
Nah, he's not dead here, bro. If he does fierce DI, he's not dead here. 100%.
Wait, you can't do 5K?
Nah, that's not killing, bro. Not here with.
I'm asking, can you do
3
5K?
bars? No, not here. Not on a scaled DI.
I'm sorry, like from here down. This is like what, 48%? Can you do 48%?
No, not with scaled DI, bro. No way.
I don't know. I mean, and you have 3 bars basically. Why the fuck would you ever do that? That's just the weirdest decision I've ever seen.
Bro, he's about to lose this round 100%, bro.
For sure. After that blunder and a half right there, that's like blunders for 12 people.
Bro, like, and he just gave him all that drive. Oh my.
Yeah. Isn't this shit? It was like, what the fuck are we doing? Look at this.
It has to spend it, damn.
Yes. I mean, if the 2MK fucking thing hits and kills there, I mean.
Bro, he has not thrown him. Why is he shimmying and he hasn't thrown him?
I told you. I'm like, what the fuck is Bonchan happening here? Since when he became a 1-layer person? He's never been. That's why it's like, he's definitely not his day this day. I don't know. He's so off. It reminded me of like, let's say Curry shooting for like 3 for 17, bro. Like, because the capabilities. This guy's a fucking winner, a champion. Across the board, right? Like, so for him to have 1 layer the whole day, what the fuck is this? So weird. He's definitely having an off day. Man's great.
He usually confirms that air fireball a lot more snappier too.
It's so rare to see this. It's that I'm like so like Like, what is he doing here? Let's see. And he's only dashing too, to skip that process. He's so fixated with his fireball here.
That's a good point. Like, it does feel like he's trying to skip parts of the game.
Yeah, see, like that, dashing like that. See, like, which is weird to do. And now every time he goes back, he's gonna deal with the fireball mix again. It's like, what? Why are we doing this? But you have a life to take a hit there too, if ever, to walk in, right? You wouldn't die, right? To walk in there. And it was like, it drives me crazy. The way Bonchan played in this one. I swear, he has not diversified his offense, or let alone Oki. No grab, nothing. Imagine that, not going for a grab. At all.
And being linear, bro, being linear with Akuma is the worst thing you could do, because this character is literally designed to be dynamic as fuck, and he sacrifices a bit of health just for that tool set, you know?
Like, look at this. Look.
Oof.
Everything is immediate with this guy. Grab, please. Brother has not grabbed. But that worked out. But he has not grabbed ever. Because, like, even if, like, your grab just needs to, you just need to kind of, like, show your opponent that you're gonna grab, so they can also think about teching someday. See?
Right.
Like, look at that. He didn't like punish him there. First grab, but it's not even a grab too, like immediate. No, it's like a jab then grab.
Oh, that's the classic jab grab, or get a stray hit, walk up and try to grab. It's the autopilot special.
Yeah, but like if you see like how Bonchan played in this one, see, look, he got hit there. What the fuck? How do you get hit there? Nice.
But credit to Tormenshi, because I mean, even if Bonchan is having an off day, he is still doing his part.
He's consistent. Yeah, he's consistent. He's
still doing his part.
You know? But it's mostly like Bonchan playing bad, then most Tormenshi playing great. He's playing good though. But I'm saying like, I'm talking like Bonchan playing a lot worse, basically. What the fuck was that? He missed the level 3?
I think he didn't want to spend it. Oh my goodness.
Okay, go back to the Dalsim conversion there. Like, that was like a usual problem with Dalsim. Because Garnet having this issue, I showed him like that one. See, look, before the DRC. Okay, before the DRC. So here, this exact situation, right? Okay, so here, you kill him already here. If you do jab, then you have to do OD fireball, then level 2. It hits crouchers too. It's your best like jab starter into level 2, because you know how like you can't do jab level 2, right? But you can do.
Oh yeah, because the EX launches them.
Yeah.
Into the.
Yeah, launches them and it hits crouchers too. So that's 3k damage. So that's the perfect answer for these moments for Dawson. Yeah. Yes. So that's the new combo that you gotta do in these spots. But I have so much new Dawson shit. I just don't want to play him. I have so much shit already. I even got a new style to play. It's fucking insane. Like, that's a new conversion. That's pretty good to do jab, and then there's OD fire, and then you fucking level 2.
Oh yeah, he is.
That's just like a classic problem with Dalsim, you know, to convert there. But now you can't. That's why it's like, damn, he has the answers for everything. I was like, whoa.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, blunder. Oh. Nice.
Oh, he read it. Oh my! Oh my! What the fuck, bro? These guys are. Bro, Bonchan is so out of it, bro.
Don't overhead. Look at that. He has not grabbed, and his grab now mistimed, brother.
Damn.
Did you see that one? Look at his Bonchan's face there. When he lost that one, he was so disappointed, you know. And mind you, he has won 3 of those 5 games that have happened. But since he blundered them, and now he lost those games. That's a huge swing, you know.
Yeah.
Imagine if it's like a 3-2 your way, it became 0-5 the other way. That shit's crazy. Or let's just say, to be fair, it's like instead of you being like up or like just down 2-3, now you're down 0-5. And like that. That's a big deal. Swing.
Good side switch. Oh.
I love this format too because now he's 6, right? 6-3.
Hmm.
So in order for that person in the 6-3 to lose, like the other person needs to kind of like win, like by like winning. He needs to win 6 games in a row to win that, or
5 games.
5 games.
Yeah,
five games in a row. Yeah.
Mr. I can't count to 11, huh?
Because of the rules of the deuce, the first to 7th win by 2. So if he ties the 6-6, he still can't. Like that's just super sick. I love that.
Okay, Bonchan is showing some life.
Game. Now this is the last game, I believe.
Okay.
Look at the grab. I like that drive reversal. Nice. Yes, brother, do that. Yeah, see?
Okay.
But imagine he did that. Imagine he did that before. Grabbing.
Oh, what the fuck? That was a trip guard punish.
Yeah.
I love that crouch throw so much, man.
He's dashing. He's dashing there because he's reading that Torimesh is gonna jump back. And then he got hit by a light kick instead.
Oof.
This is it. Last game. I mean, last round, I guess. Also at this level, you never have to do you don't have to do any air shi. Where was this introduced? How come this was introduced when he was down to his last life? You know what I mean? That's what I was talking about. The dive kick and the grabs. Hey, everything here is a free grab already. As long as he lowers his drive gauge here, he's done. It's hard for Akuma to win this now. Just lower his drive gauge.
Oh, this is huge, man.
Yeah. I wouldn't really level 3 there though, but I would just do level 1 or level 2 because it's the same. But you know, it's also not a bad choice.
Yeah, I prefer the level 3 there because the drive, the fact that he has this drive advantage is insane. He could basically set up a really fucked up 3-way, 4-way mix, bro, with fucking drive chip threat, fucking throw a kill.
No, you don't have a guaranteed setup here after level 3.
No, you don't. But the thing is, Bonchan.
The level 2 you do.
Is he gonna?
Level 2 you do.
I mean, is he gonna risk any sort of like forward aggression here? Probably not.
No. Even if you do level 2, also it's the same because it's either he has 2 bars or 1.5 bars left. Same shit. Really.
Yeah, but you don't get the drive gauge back.
I mean, you don't need a lot of drive gauge there. But yeah, either way, both choices are fine. I'm just saying, like, I just prefer to use the level 2 there because it's not gonna kill. And it's a string, yeah, GG.
Yeah, it wouldn't have killed. It wouldn't have killed, but the thing was, it wouldn't have put him in throw for death situation. I think that's the most valuable situation to put somebody in.
You're not gonna go for a throw though.
Yeah, but the idea still remains that, like, if any contact into a DRC occurs, then he has to guess. Right?
Uh-huh.
I think that's very valuable. And then on top of that, an anti-air like anvil is guaranteed death. If it counter hits. Because that does like what? That does like what? Almost 11%?
That's dead.
That's dead, right?
Yeah, but any jump there, he's dead also, I think.
Yeah, pretty much. But he wouldn't have that luxury. He wouldn't have that luxury. He'd be afforded like an extra interaction or two if he does level 2. You see what I'm saying?
That's true. Because I look at it like this, say he's not gonna kill. I'm just gonna do level 2 here, unless it's a significant one. But see, like let go of this one. Let it play out. Like look at this. You do level 2, right? Okay, so that's how much life he has, right? Okay. But okay, so this dies in the anvil, whatever. But then Akuma can jump, of course. But then he's if he jumps, he's dead, right? But then if you did the level 2, you have time to set up your fireball, whatever the hell. You have to do the other stuff, all these setups because you're plus 50 plus there, in that situation. And then, but if he jumps a certain spot after you throwing your fireballs, setups, whatever, then you have level 1 to stop all his jumps, even a delayed dive kick, even all of that.
That's true. That's a good point. That's a good point.
Whatever jump he does, he's dead already in that spot, right? But then, like, and then you're in your sweet spot. But either way, both choices is fine. You know, it's not like the other is better. It's just like your preference at that point.
Yeah, it's a stylistic thing at that point.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Both decisions are great. You know, like obviously the bad decision there was not killing and doing double DRC, right?
Yeah, but I guess
that's the bad.
But you know what? Here's a dope spin on it. The style that you would choose for how you would go about that scenario, that decision, I guess it would be better based off the opponent, because the way Bonchan is playing, this very like forward aggression, like one-dimensional style, he's one interaction away from dying, right? So it makes sense to do it against him, but maybe against a different style of Akuma who's more dynamic, the super punish, like you were saying, going level 2 and then having level 1 to remove the aerial threat, the mix-up.
Yeah, no more aerial threat.
Yeah. So like if he's playing like a Shuto, maybe Shuto is a player that you'd want to keep the level 1 for, but because Bonchan's this walk and block shit, you're like, oh, you're gonna just all I have to do is hit you one time.
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
Yeah. I say like, dude, the level 1 H version is so good anti-air for Akuma in that spot. After you have a bunch of fireballs in the ground already, that's like so good.
Bam! You know what this book is, Mr. Champerino? You ever read this book? Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. It's a classic. It's a classic book. One of probably the most famous books that's ever existed. All right, so it's basically about the Roman Emperor, Mr. Marcus Aurelius. Right, so these dudes fucking died like over 2,000 years ago, I'd say. No, about maybe like 1900.
How long does it take you to finish that whole book?
A book like this? I usually try to read like one chapter a day. If I'm super into a book, I will just binge it. I will binge, like, sometimes I read 500 pages in a day.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. But so this book is about Marcus Aurelius. Okay, he's a famous emperor from years past, and essentially he outlines his philosophy about committing to his virtues and being tranquil over like the impulses of, you know, trying to satisfy pleasure and things like that. And he documents these reflections while his empire was facing the threats of war and natural disasters and things like that. So it's you hear a lot about the word stoicism. A lot of that is basically found in this. He's the father of fucking stoicism, essentially. All right, so anything about facing adversity and having calmness in the face of challenging situations, a lot of that is glossed over in this book. Not glossed over, but, you know, explained in depth also and touched upon. But super dope book. It's a very quick read, very, very deep though, so it's something that you can read like several times and still pick something new from it every single time. Fire book of the week. All right, so Q&A time. Woo, Q&A. All right, champ.
Q&A.
All right. Okay. Yeah. So, what is your favorite thing about Street Fighter 6? My favorite thing about it is the meter management. I love the idea of being able to, like, the better player, the player who has better meter management typically wins. I think that's like pretty sick. It's something that I think is pretty creative and unique about the game, where there's like repercussions for using your meter. I think that's pretty cool. There's some things about it that are like, I'm still a little like indifferent towards, like the fact that you can dish out so much drive chip. But yeah, I think the meter management's pretty cool. I like the idea of seeing how the uniqueness of each player is expressed in how they use their drive meter. So it's not just like the character design, it's like how do they go about expressing the engine. I think that's pretty cool. So whenever I watch players and I want to see the styles, it's like how do they go about expressing their uniqueness through the engine. That's why I like the meter management in the game.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I like about Street Fighter 6 is that it is the very first fighting game that I played that actually lets you play the game, because this is the very first one that felt like it had a good netcode. So that's my favorite. Like, because
true.
Like I wanted to play, like, even before, like SF4, we wanted to play online, right?
That's true.
We can never play. It was like we had to travel to learn matchups before. right? Like that's like so annoying. Like SF5, don't even forget. Me and Christy both live in California. We can't even play each other. We have one-sided rollback. Okay, that's what's bad. So SF5, we couldn't play online. Don't worry about Marvel. Marvel was trash when it comes to the online. So like, it's the very first fighting game that I actually can play it like like an RTS in a sense where you can actually play people and just like, you know what, I'm gonna turn on the game. I'm gonna go play. You get to do that. You get to do that. You get to play the video game that you bought. That's something that I truly enjoy. It's something so simple, but it's something that's so rare for so long in fighting games, at least in North America. You know? Yeah. So I truly enjoy that. That's my most favorite thing about the game. That's why it's definitely one of my favorite fighting games.
What about Marvel Infinite? Didn't Marvel Infinite have a great netcode?
Marvel Infinite had good netcode too, but it's just that it was short-lived because they pulled the stuff. But the Marvel Infinite though, it doesn't have the CFN aspect where you can kind of like do the check the replays easily. You don't have the access to like all these other things. So there's like ranking.
And you played KI too, because KI had really good netcode for its time, right?
That's really good too. That's very good for its time. Very, very good too for its time.
Did it have a replay system?
I'm not sure for KI. I'm not sure.
Okay.
So yeah, that's my favorite part about the fighting game. So that's why I don't give fucks. I don't give no fucks about the balance, about people, whatever they complain about. I just like the fighting game.
Just you can play more people. Yeah, that's fair. That's a pretty good.
You could just play it. No, just to play it. You could play it. Okay, right now I have so many fighting games in my Steam, right? I can't play 90% of them because there's nobody online. Okay? Like I think that's like the most important.
Or it doesn't work.
That's the most important. The fact that you could play the fighting game.
That's funny.
That's it. Yes, to me that's like the most important.
All right, next question from Omega Web. With pro players and lab monsters discussing and discovering more about the game, is there a character that you and or others feel has been figured out?
Maxed out? Max potential, right?
Yeah, all that can be learned about them, their combo routes, matchups, strengths, weaknesses, etc. has been explored.
There's a few already. Maxed out already. Yes.
And then on the opposite end, is there a character you feel that the Street Fighter 6 community has simply scratched the surface of?
I mean, there's a lot. I don't want to discuss that. It's a lot. There's a lot of that. But the characters that I feel that are like fully figured out, brother, is Lily from day 2. The game was released like June 2nd, right? Lily was maxed out, figured out June 3.
Oh, that character, poor Lily, bro. It's so sad.
Like the character is like like it's not about the player. It's about the character depth. We fully optimized Lily already.
Oh my god.
Right, it's just the way it is, right? It's just how the character is, and I think like Mai, for instance, it's not necessarily like as simple as Lily, but
pretty close.
The way you play Mai is basically, if you fast forward, if we go to a time machine 5 years from now and people are playing Mai, the people who play Mai there in that future and now, they're really looking like the same person. Sure, the decision making overall would change like any other.
The Spider-Man meme.
The character in general is the same. They're still gonna play desperate and fucking like a creature, jumping around and stuff. Same stuff.
Yeah.
So for the most part, there's like quite a few characters that way.
If I were to say like related to depth, bro, like Lily is like the kiddie pool in terms of depth, and then Mai's like a hot tub. Like it's like
that.
It's just you could still stand up and it's not going past your knees, right? Like
totally.
So
but there are a lot of characters in the game actually has ways to be played like many ways. Like JP is obviously not capped out. Dawson,
Jamie, I don't think Jamie is.
Jamie's not capped out as well. Like so many areas, But yeah, when it comes to like figured out, but Lily, of course, day 2 was maxed out already. You want to get a fully optimized character? Fucking play Lily, then wait tomorrow. You're good. Now you just need to worry about your gameplay, your decision making. But as far as optimizing the character, day 2, you got it already. And that's why it's weird it's weird to see people maining Lily, because anybody in the pro scene can have a secondary, a third, fourth Lily on the side. You could, and be just as good. Like
damn.
Because and that's not a knock on the Lily players, because the Lily players are good. I'm talking about the character design. That's all.
That's funny.
The Lily players are good, the Lily players. But I'm talking like the Lily, the design. Yes.
And here's my favorite question. This is my favorite question. Does Zaf own a Sagat body pillow yet? I need a link. Give me one. Give me a link. I'll make it happen.
Body pillow? Really?
My king. I'm gonna send it to your house. Yep. I'm gonna send it to your house.
I'll torch that shit.
Oh, you know what I'll do? I'll find you at Evo when you're taking a nap like you usually do. And I'm gonna just put it under your arms and take a picture.
Yeah, that's nice.
I'll put it on. I'm gonna put on my OnlyFans.
All right.
Later, champ.
Peace. See you guys in a bit.
Peace.